Hello, Miss Tabitha.
I'm happy to see you come in the class right away. You're at home now, right? Or you go to travel? Go
Yeah, I know him.
at your home? Or go travel?
No, it's not my home. It's an other's home. Other's
It's
home.
a hotel?
No, it's not a hotel. It's a building.
The beauty? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and seven floor building.
Okay, that's nice. I hope that you have good time there. And
Thank
thank
you.
you for your hard working this day. Come to the class to learn because we just have a 2 session every week, and it's really important. So I like you to join to attend the class. Okay, where is John and Jemima? Don't you see them? Why don't they appear? Okay, Grace. John, turn on the camera. Can you call Jemima to come in, John? Turn on the camera and say hello, teacher, when you come to the class. It's a rule. Don't you need to remind the rule all the time? Grace, John, are you ready for the lesson? Okay, turn on the camera. So I know that you're ready. Yeah, okay. John too. Hi, Grace. John, where are you, John?
I'm here.
Okay, turn on the camera. I want to see your face because I want to see if you understand what I'm talking, what I'm saying, what I'm teaching or not. So we have to interact each other. And it's a way to help the other. Remember, you're much better when you show yourself to the public. You will not shy. It's a good way to practice. We continue with part 5 personal opinion question. Okay. Hi, John. Can you turn on the camera? Don't waste the time. We don't have much time. Be quick. Jemima, where is she? Where is Jemima? Hi, John, can you tell me where is Jemima? What are you doing? Why do you need to cover the camera? Don't need to cover it. And how can I see you when you cover the camera like that?
Where Mr. Lisa, can I go up for me?
How long does it take, John?
Just few seconds.
Okay, sure, go ahead. Okay, as you see my screen, we go to the next part's personal opinion question that John do. Okay, everybody?
Tema.
Cephas, don't bother the other to learn, okay? I like you to get out of the class. Go to other place to play with your kids, with the kids. The other students around you, okay? Your friends. Try to make friends, Cephas, and have a good time. Okay, we continue with personal opinion questions. Yeah, as the question asks you to based on the message about the wildfire, what do you think about the impact of this disaster on the environment and the community? Okay, and the community is important. Yeah. Here, John said, can you read what you say, John? You can go to Jemima's place to read it and then come back
Yes,
to the computer.
in my opinion, this wildfire have caused such a destructive accident has still at least 26 of those innocent lives, and along with evacuating over 30,000 people poorly. These negative impacts of wildfire have caused vital damage to the environment, which includes the trees being vanished, nearby animals got perished poorly, and the air got what being influenced by vital amounts of carbon dioxide. Wildfires have also impacted the Protestants and can possibly decrease the amount of the population, which lead to a decline of the
Okay, so the other, I give you 3 minutes, okay, to find out John's mistakes about grammar or any mistakes that you can find out, you figure out, and you type in the chat box how do you fix it, how do you find, you see and you fix it. I want to see your ability to recognize grammar mistake. Send to everybody the mistakes that you can find out so the other can see too. After, okay, now I'd like you to send privately. And when I check it, you can send to everybody so they can see it. Okay? And good job. Keep going. Keep fighting. John, Jemima, Grace,
yeah?
fight the mistakes that you make and send me or your friends make that you can see the grammar mistake. Okay, let's go to the first point. In my opinion, this wildfire has caused. Yeah, we don't need to use this. It's not correct grammar, you know. The past perfect tense is not needed here. Okay, this
So just cause.
yeah, caused. Okay, caused.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I
And
forgot
of
it.
course, you change still to what is a past tense form of still? Stole.
Stole.
Okay, stole. You know stole? S-T-O-L-E. The past tense of still. You know it well, right? Note it down. Stole. Okay, everybody? And we have caused here. It's just a past tense. Don't need use the past perfect tense here. At least, yeah, separate it with a space. At and list. Okay? At least here. Another mistake. Yeah, separate it. You see it, right? Everybody?
I always forgot to separate the word at least and
Yeah.
a lot.
You have to separate it at least. Okay? Innocence. You see here? We don't need put S here. It's a adjective describe the now lives. So just
I
yeah. Okay, everybody, you see innocence. No S, okay? Cross it out. No apostrophe. Okay? So we cross it out. Maybe I use another smaller mark. And yes, cross it like this. It's much easier for you to see. Yeah, it's when you mean that the people who did not commit any sins, but we still use innocence, lives, okay? Adjective describe the noun lives. You don't need to use the apostrophe here and S there at all. When you just write innocence lives, it perfectly it fits with your meaning. Understand, John?
Yeah.
Okay. Cruelly, we have along with evacuating over 33,000 people. Cruelly, is it okay? What do you think?
Which one?
Cruelly, do we use cruelly here? It's our
Not really
word.
necessary.
You know, it's our word. We don't use it. It should be evacuated, okay? Yeah. You should write instead with you evacuated over 300, okay? Not evacuating. Not with, okay? No need to use this one. Just evacuated over 33,000 people. And caused the evacuation. You can use and caused the evacuation of over. We use and caused the evacuation. You know, evacuation is a noun of evacuate. It's a verb. Evacuation. Evacuation. Do you need to type here evacuation for you?
No, no need. I know.
Okay. To call and caused the evacuation of over 33,000 people. Don't need cruel, okay? You can see in distress if you want to, you know distress? You know distress? It's really bad situation that they have to suffer. Distress. In distress, not in distress. The people who in distress, okay? In distress, not cruelly, okay? We don't use cruelly here. Sorry. The computer is a phone. Okay, you keep finding the next paragraph. Okay, I received Grace's work. Keep going. Keep moving. John, Jemima, Anna. Okay, as you see here with the again had cost, just use cost. The past tense is not no need to use the past perfect
Had,
tense.
had.
Okay, it's a past tense is correct. Don't need to use. It's not. It's much better when you use cost. Okay, cost. I underlined it. Has cost. Train to cost. Okay, the past tense. Negative. You see, negative impactful wildfire. Yeah, devastating as it should be like the way Grace fell down. Okay, you can use devastating. Okay, you know devastating. Everybody, negative impactful. It can be destructive wildlife. Okay, destructive. You know destructive. Everybody, destructive.
Yeah.
You can change to a destructive wildlife, or as Grace say that it's devastating. Okay, devastating wildlife. The trees being vanished. Is it okay? The trees being vanished into destruction of trees is okay. Okay, good job, Grace. Jemima, John, can you find out their own mistakes, John and Jemima? Do you see the mistakes? You see here? Trees being vanished is as word. Okay. We use the trees being destroyed or the destruction of trees. Okay. The trees being destroyed. We train it. The trees being destroyed. Do you have enough time to note it down, John?
Yeah.
Nearby animals got perished poorly. Is it okay? Do we use the way we can understand his, but we don't use the way to write like this. Nearby animals got perished poorly. Okay. Nearby animals perished.
How could we use
Okay. We just nearby animals perished. It's okay. Okay.
poorly?
Or,
Oh, yep.
or
I
suffered.
need to.
Perished or suffered. Maybe some animals still alive when they can run from the fire, but they got hurt. They suffered. Okay, they perished. They suffered. Okay. As Grace said, air got rotten. I don't understand why you use rottenly here. Air got rottenly. What do you mean? Rottenly? The air became polluted. Okay? The air became polluted. It turned to the past tense, became polluted. Or as change to severe pollution of the air. Okay, severe pollution of the air is okay. Rotten, not rotten. Okay. Severe pollution of the air, or the air was polluted, became polluted. The air was contaminated. Okay. Vital amounts of carbon dioxide. It's just by its significance, okay? Amounts of carbon dioxide should be significant, not vital, okay? Significant amounts of carbon dioxide. Influenced. Yeah. We erase it. Don't need to write that way. We just, the air was contaminated, the air became polluted. Yeah. By significant amounts of carbon dioxide. Amounts, you put S here, okay? S is a number 3. Okay, we move on. Jemima, why don't you type any mistakes that you make, that you can find out? Jemima, and John too. You can fix yourself. You see the mistake. And Anna, why keep silence? Don't keep silence, please. Jemima, are you there? I just see the top of your head. I want to see full of the face. Hi, Miss Sun, Miss Ring. What do you mean, Miss Sun?
She wants your money.
I love
She
you.
means she wants your money.
I love you too. God bless you, Miss Sun. Have a good day. Okay.
She means that she wants your money.
She said she loves me, right? That's her.
I know, but this is the voice. This means she wants your money.
No, she just got God's money. God is richer than me, right? Okay. Number 3. Anna, find any mistakes? Grammar mistakes, Anna? No? Jemima, how about you? Okay. Reduce wildfire had impacts on the Protestants. Okay? On the Protestant. Here. We need also. Well, also had. We put also before had. If you want to use also. Also had impact on. Okay? Impact on the Protestants. And can possibly decrease the amounts. Okay? Amounts as here. Amounts of the population, which led to a decline of God's believer, to a decline in the number of God's believers. Okay. It's okay. Decline of God's believer in the number is clearer. Okay, but this has quite good answers, right? You see, because the key answer is the impact on the environment. You see, impact we use with on, okay, not with. You see it, everybody? Pay attention, impact on the environment and the community. And this is about the community, right? The impact on the community of the wildfire. And this is about the impact on the environment, okay? People here is our community. Thank you, John. It's quite good. But you make some grammar mistakes. Yeah. So this part you got 1 point.
1 point.
Because the maximum is 2 points. You got 1 point. Is
Amazing.
You have a good understanding. It's just about grammar mistakes, okay? It's just about grammar mistakes. You still got 1 point for this part. Oh, sorry. I need to take a picture of this part for you. Okay. So I will take the picture of this part and send it in the Zalo. So you can see it later. Okay. The next one. Your dream. It's about your dream. I'm so happy when I read about your dream. Yeah, it's very good writing, John. And I'd like to show everybody too, okay? Let's see how
Now don't show it.
No, it's okay. We know each other to encourage each other, you know?
Just show it.
To encourage, to learn.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and encourage each other. Yeah, as a question, the question here is about your dream job, right, everybody? Anna,
Maybe
can
you
you
know
read
what?
the questions? Writing exercise?
What job do you dream of having in the future? How will this job contribute value to your future, to your family, to society, and most importantly, to the kingdom of heaven? Which university do you wish to attend to pursue this dream?
Yeah, it's just a question to guide you the way how to write. What should you write? Everyone has their own dreams and goals in life, okay? And these are what gives it motivation. Yeah, it's the reason why. Gives it motivation and meaning in our daily work. And take a moment to think. I tell you, take a moment to think about your dream and write a paragraph about 150 or 200 words. Okay? Answering the following questions. Do your count. Yeah, you can make it shorter. Don't need to write too much, but yeah, pay attention to the main idea, the key words. Yeah. What job you dream? How will this job contribute value to your future, to your family, to society, and most importantly, to the kingdom of heaven? Yeah, because we are believers. We put our faith in Christ. We have hope in Him. But we also have duty, right? Responsibility to do for His kingdom, to make the kingdom of heaven become stronger on earth. It's the reason why I like you to write this down. And let's see. It's a beautiful dream that John have. Okay. Grace, can you read it? It's quite short, not long.
Alright. When I was 12 years old, I knew I wanted to become someone who could preach the gospel around the world, sharing the absolute truth and guiding people back to Jesus. People were created by his hands, yet after they were born, many fail to realize or acknowledge their master. As a pastor, I will have the opportunity to help many individuals find their way back to God, which I believe is crucial. Personally, this role would allow me to develop strong leadership, communication, and counseling skill that benefits various aspects of life. As a spiritual leader, I would strive to set a positive example for my family in terms of faith, ethics, and values. Moreover, I would play a vital role in promoting kindness, charity, and social responsibility. I would also advocate for justice, compassion, and positive social values. Is that how you pronounce that? Um, I'm not
Society,
sure about that.
Okay, you see, we can
Societal.
see
What? How?
that grammar mistakes, right? Yeah, you still make some grammar
Yeah,
mistakes, but
I
it's
think that's
I'm so,
a
I'm so.
very bad spelling mistake.
yeah. When you write about the dream, you know, it's quite good to hear the way you write. Yeah, to see that your dream is grow bigger and you still keep that dream. Yeah, it's very thoughtful, and well expressed. It clear outline why you want to become a pastor and how the role will benefit yourself personally and spiritually. And the content is relevant. It's relevant to the topic, to the questions that I ask you to write down. The grammar is mostly clear with only minor tweaks needed, okay? So you got 3 points in this part. It's excellent response. Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay, and the outs at the end when I scored, you got 14 points out of 16 points. It's 90%. It's quite good, John. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, okay. Now we go to another excellent work is Grace's work. You see Grace's work. Let's see her work. It's quite good. I'm so amazed about this when I read her answer, the way she write it nicely and clearly. Okay, so, and you can learn from the way she write what she do. She did here. You see the screen. I will make it bigger for you to see. Yeah. Some of you forget to write your name, to note your name at the beginning. It's very important. Yeah, important for teacher to note it, to read it. Who
Teacher, file làm không file được lắm.
John, you remember and Jemima to note your name. Anna note her name in the fire. Even when her rename the fire, she not Grace. Pay attention, okay? When you send me the file, you also put the name here. I change it. I put Grace here, okay? You see? You say I got it. Okay. Now we go over all the answers. The questions that she did here is the correct answer, 100% correctly. Okay. The main subject of the passage: how many people have died in a wildfire? What is the cause of the fire spreading quickly? Now, which of the following statements is true about South Korea's population? What is the purpose of the prayers mentioned in the passage? You did true all correctly. Yeah. The purpose of the prayers here is to ask for rain to help extinguish the fire and support those affected, right? And with this part, if you can make it shorter, it's okay. You choose two, okay? You don't need to repeat true or false, okay? You just write and you choose 1, 2, the fire has affected. If it's false, you can give the reason why. If you want to make it clearer, but no need because this part is I just ask you to choose a false, right? Yeah, and the first one, the fire has affected more than 33,000 hectares of forest is correct. It's very clear in the passage when you read. Number 2 is false, right? Because it's not enough to stop the fire. And so many people and animals have to suffer the rainforest. And the word impact, to affect. Okay, easy. The extinguisher to put out the fire, as you did. With this task, all of you did correctly. We write a sentence. Okay, we will have a break time and then we will go back after 10 minutes and then we see her wonderful work later. Okay, bye for now.
Bye for